It's me, JG. I wanted to discuss something that I wanted to do sooner, which was discuss our beloved brother, Alton Sterling, the police involved in his killing, won't be charged at all. I want to give a powerfully invoke that the universe will continue to provide comfort and peace of mind, good health to the surviving members, and prosperity to the entire family. It's a sad scenario, but I do wish the family, I do invoke that for the family, and I pray that his transition was peaceful. But many of you have heard it. If you haven't, be aware that the damn Attorney General of the state, his name is, let me see what his name was. I think it was Jeff Landry. Hold on, yeah, I'm reading it. Yeah. State Attorney General Jeff Landry was not going to press charges. Like, I'm not surprised. A lot of people on my end aren't surprised, but this is something that I want to get out because the children need to know that all of these police incidents, these police shootings that they've broadcast on TV for y'all to see for a reason. No cop has ever been convicted, to my knowledge, of a killing of any indigenous person. Most of y'all identify with the word Black or African American, so but I do want to remind you of that you are indigenous. So the cops weren't Blaine Salamani and Howie Lake won't be going to jail. They've essentially gotten away with murder. I don't know of any time where I've seen Black people, African Americans, if you want to call yourselves that, who protest the march. They never protest the march at these state attorneys' houses or these law enforcement people's homes. Like, they march and protest in the weirdest spots. Like, they don't have a true effect. But anyway, not to say that that's going to do anything now, but I wanted to throw that out there. When y'all protest, because it's going to be another one, man, y'all be strategic about what you protest at. Make them uncomfortable. But bothers, what I shouldn't say bothers, because I'm not surprised at this at all. What surprised me is the amount of Black folk that actually thought that they were going to see some justice. Like, every time we have a police killing, they have the family members and other Black people, not in this case per se family members, but I've seen in other cases family members and other people get up and demand, we want justice. We want justice. They're asking the system for justice. And I'm like, we forgotten our history lessons. We can't forget our history lessons, you know? Let me say this. We are indigenous people to this land. 90 to 95% of so-called African Americans or Black people aren't Africans at all. You are indigenous. You are the Indians. So why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? Because I want to say May 28th or May 30th in the year 1830, President Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act, where the government sanctioned legally for them to just move niggas, move the indigenous, move us off our lands. Do not forget the Trail of Tears, children, people. And also I will add, the Indian Removal Act has never been repealed. I repeat, the Indian Removal Act has never been repealed. So, coupled with the Trail of Tears that's still going on, when people are moved off their land, they just give it another name. They call it regentrification. We have to understand that game has been played. So y'all ask why? Don't cops get harassed and go to jail for killing unarmed indigenous people? Because they have laws in place for them to do that. It's legal for cops or government agents. It's legal for them to kill Indians still to this day. And I don't want to say the indigenous people, go do your homework. So you want to know why these cops get away with this shit? Because they're legally sanctioned to do this shit. And what they do is, like the Baltimore case, you know, they arrested some cops, and not just that case, some other cases a cop might get charged for an arrest. That's just to keep y'all niggas quiet, give you a little bonus. See, nigga, we arrested him. And what are we doing? Oh, yes, we got him. Now he got charges, but there's no convictions. I mean, brothers, and they're getting killed on TV, blackout on TV. They show it to you on TV to remind you that this is what we do. If we're gonna show y'all niggas and broadcast it on TV and let y'all continue to play it out through the Facebooks and other social medias. We have to pay attention. I repeat, the Indian Removal Act has never been repealed, to my knowledge. And it's fucked up that Alton Sterling's family isn't getting any justice. They're not getting anything, any get back. I don't know who these so-called, like I don't know who these so-called thugs is in that Baton Rouge area. Cause I know some niggas in Baton Rouge with the shits. So where y'all at, man? How come y'all we gotta, man, put that aggression towards something where it would do some good, if that makes sense. Instead of banging on each other, man, go bang on these cops, man. Officer Blaine Salamani and Officer Howard Lake still walking around somewhere. They walk around this bitch cheesing. They probably go to some of their little white bars and white clubs, and they probably get free drinks because that's what they do. They're a hero to their communities and to those organizations that celebrate actions like this. Go bang on them. You know what I'm saying? Go out there. Y'all do that to them, man. Them bake them a cake. Now give that man mama, give that man kids, give them some peace of mind. Give them justice. It's crazy. Keep telling y'all. The Indian Removal Act has never been repealed. I've been around for a minute. I was born in 80. I'm 38. So my first, I guess, run into with police brutality or police killings and all that or whatever was the Rodney King incident. I was in like what, 5th grade, 6th grade, some shit, maybe middle school. When was Rodney King, y'all? Let me look that up real quick. That incident. I want to be accurate. My searching here, Rodney King. Yeah, I want to know what. Yeah, it was 1991. So I'm 11 years old, 1991. So yeah, that's like 6th grade for me. Still 6th grade. And I saw that shit on TV, and I was like, well, that shit kind of going to go against everything that I was taught in school about what Officer Friendly came up to the school and told us when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? So that was 91. It is 2018. So that is about what, 27 years. So from 1991, that was my first taste of this shit. Up until now, there is the shit is escalating. It's like the society in my eyes has regressed. So since Rodney King, we've had a multitude of other not only beatings but fucking killings. So it's an upward trajectory, if you will, of not should say negative, but it's as time goes on, it's more and more of this shit. And we sitting up here putting our energy into March Madness and basketball pools and reality TV and all of this. The best thing that we can do as a people, one of the best things that we can do right now is educate our children accurately on history of this country. They need to know the climate, and not only this country, but in general. They need to understand history. Okay. Going back to this Alton Sterling case, and I watched this DA's gay ass, bullshit ass excuse. They always like to say, well, look at the evidence, look at the documents. Like that means something. We all know that y'all write this shit. Y'all are the ones formulating the documents. We don't trust y'all. So when y'all say, well, look, just wait for the evidence to come out and read the documents and look at the evidence, fuck that. We don't believe you. We know y'all lie. Y'all have a history of lying and stealing and murders. This shit that's been going on. So fuck your evidence, DA. And I say that respectfully. Fuck your evidence and your documentation. Because we know it's bullshit. You're gonna write something, you're gonna formulate it and you're gonna format it in a way to where it's no fault. It was just an accident. Like, so the cops are accidental murderers now. Shout out to Nas. That was a cool song, by the way. It's not right. It's not right. Teach the kids what's going on, people. Teach the kids. And I'm sorry I've been a couple of days away, but I'm gonna promise you people that I'm gonna stay on my path this time. You're gonna continue to see my face. You're gonna continue to hear the things that I have to say, because I hope my only end goal is to make you think, give you something else to consider, so you can go out there and teach your kids. If you don't have children, you got fucking cousins and little nieces, nephews, something, tell them. You know, hell, I'm not on YouTube to fucking be rich and make money and all that. I got what, about 40, 50 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've been blogging here and there throughout the years, several years now, but I do stuff when I'm compelled to. And I am compelled to speak to you on Alton Sterling. And it's been so much stuff going on lately, and I have to share. I have to get this perspective out just to give you something else to consider. All right. But rest in peace, rest in power, beloved brother Alton Sterling. And may the universal creator continue to bless your family, man. All right. And y'all be cool out there. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe, you know, get your and share. If you feel this is helpful or any one of my previous shows was helpful, by all means, share it. All right. Much love, kisses, and hugs. Gotta go. Yo.